On the court for the Hawks. Okongwu out there with Derek Lively. Then it's Jalen Johnson, and it's Peterson in at the 2. Wide open look. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Well, Grant, when Zion is doing what he does best, it changes everything for the Pels.
Yeah, he bends defenses and brings a force that few teams can answer. With him in rhythm, they're not just dangerous, they're different.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Zion Williamson is one of the most gifted athletes this game has ever seen, but now he's taken his commitment to conditioning to another level. He said, I definitely see the difference. I'm feeling like I don't exert as much energy to get to a certain speed. My movements are swifter. Guys?
A scary thought. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Now here's Murray. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
Well, Grant, how do you slow down Zion Williamson?
Oh, glad I didn't have to, B.A. Obviously, you've got to play him for the drive and keep him in front of you. And when he gets anywhere near the paint, you have to bring the help.
That free throw misses.
Well, you know, Zion Williamson is just so rare. The way that he attacks, that combination of power and athleticism, there really is no comparison to him.
Atlanta leading by 10. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Yves Missi.
At the line for the Hawks, number 11. One shot.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Pass to Williamson. Here's Bay. Williamson outside. 6 to shoot. And here's Murray. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. Williamson's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Peterson. He's got 13. Inside. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Now here's Murray. 20 points for him. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. And with New Year's fast approaching, let's see our power rankings for an idea of how everyone's year is looking. You take a look at New York. They're making moves up the standings, claiming that 4th spot.
Well, right now for the Hawks, they have really been superb so far this year. Still grasping that number 1 spot and looking determined to keep it during the second half of the season.
Here's Peterson. Here's Okongwu. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Okongwu's got 4 points in the quarter.
What body control with a defender right in his face. You can't do it any better than that.
New Orleans calls timeout. Let's have a look at the teams who have been shooting the ball the most consistently these past 10 games. The Hawks, number 1.
Recently, they've been effective in getting good looks. Field goal percentages are typically tied to the quality of your shots.
On defense, Atlanta. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Pass to Misi. The rebound by Atlanta.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Now we get a chance to check some stats for Okongwu.
Third team foul. At the line for the Hawks, Peterson. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Pelicans trail by 17. Murray with it. 20 points for him. To the middle. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Derek Lively.
Second team foul. At the line for New Orleans, BC. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Tim, you got into the NBA media very quickly after your playing days. Were you naturally drawn to this side of the game?
Well, B.A., I think I always saw the game as a coach would, trying to watch all 10 players at the same time. So for me, the ability to stay connected to the game while also talking about it and hopefully teaching people really is what's drawn me to it from the beginning.
And no suffering the L from the broadcast table.
That's
Whoa! A big finish right there!
Awesome.
And Johnson giving these fans a show.
Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Peterson. He's got 15. Pass to Okongwu. Fires from deep. That one is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Picked by Misi. Outside for Bay. Just 5 to shoot. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Pass to Okongwu. And Bay pulls it down.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
Picked by Misi. Fires from 14. And that's good for 2. Williamson's got 19 points.
And if a defense wants to pack it in the paint against Zion, that mid-range jumper can be an answer.
Fires it from 18. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
Murray deciding where to go with it. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Hawks.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
And they have left the defense scrambling because they have found success in the paint, which has allowed them to play inside out.
From the arc, connects from downtown. He has 6.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
And at the right time, they could have let this game get away from them, but they never stopped believing.
Can't get it to go. 9 for 13 shooting in this one. And it's Pelicans ball. They've gone on an 8-0 run. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on NBAonNEWYEARSEVE.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
At the line for New Orleans, BC. Taking 2 shots.
That one's off. One question facing the league here, Tim. How do you make the All-Star game more competitive?
Well, BA, the tournament structure seemed to help a bit, but until just a competitive mentality around the game changes, I think the only thing you can do is maybe up the ante as far as prize money. I do think that did seem to matter for the NBA Cup.
Having done a few of those games, care factor's low. They could improve on that.
I completely agree. It seemed to matter a lot more back when I played.
Pass to Peterson. Jacks up a 3. He drops it from range. 24 points for him.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Timeout called. The Pelicans. Queen, he's checked in for the Pelicans.
One shot. At the line for the Hawks, Alexander Walker. 1 shot.
What you can't help but notice this half is how lights out they've been from the free throw line.
We've got Zion Williamson. Murray out there with Fears. Then it's Jordan Poole, and it's Queen in at the 5. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Peterson. Lively with a screen on Poole. Down low. And a slam dunk by Lively.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. To the inside. Queen. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
And Murray has the vision you want in a lead guard. He scans the floor and finds his team quality shots.
From deep. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Well, it's not only been a rough quarter for him, but he's actually had a negative impact on his team's overall performance. Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
It's Poole on the wing. Oh, using that sweet stroke. Poole connects from deep.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
On the wing, Alexander Walker. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
A slow start for him, but making amends here in the second half.
Now here's Poole. There's the screen. Pass to Murray. It's stolen. Okongwu against Williamson. Here's Peterson. Clock at 6. He gets it in there. 26 points for him.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Pass to Fears. Back to Murray. The 11-footer. And the jumper is good.
That's a great job by Murray, letting the game just come to him. And as a result, he is finding plenty of his own looks.
Lively passes to Alexander Walker. To the left wing. Here's Peterson, guarded by Poole. And a slam dunk by Lively.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Outside Murray. Over to the wing. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Pass to Williamson. Now Poole to the wing, right side. For three, Fears. He buries it from three.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
They keep calling his number. Murray is still hot.
Atlanta leading by 10. To the paint. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Okongwu, a screen on Poole. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Here's Fears. Poole outside. 5 on the clock. Oh, what an effort by Poole!
Yeah, able to get through the contact and still concentrate enough to finish that off.
Here's Peterson, guarded by Poole. Oh, it's off! Pelicans trail by 12. Here's Queen. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup!
And the shot selection has been great, but the volume isn't where it needs to be.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And the Hawks making a change here. Johnson's checked in and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He encouraged them to keep on the pressure, saying, you guys are forcing a lot of turnovers, and it's because you're communicating and working together as a unit. Keep it up. Defense is clearly a priority.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And here's Murray. Jacks up a three. Lively pulls it down. The Hawks lead by 12. A minute 53 left in the fourth quarter here. And stolen by Williamson. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans.
That is just tenacious by Murray. He saw the opportunity and he drew the foul.
A long-limbed 6'5" guard, Grant. Talk about what DeJounte Murray brings to the table.
Oh, man, defense, defense, defense. I mean, he's led the league in steals, B.A., and Murray is really good at disrupting the point of attack, making things hard on the opposing ball handler.
Well, every team is looking for wings who can defend multiple positions. Who's at the top of your list, Tim?
Yeah, I look at a guy like Lou Dort, look at a guy like Jaden McDaniels. They've got length, a whole lot of want to, and they've got the ability to guard multiple positions.
A minute 35 left in the fourth quarter here. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Williamson. Here's Murray. Oh, he can't hit it. Atlanta leading by 10.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up and a strong showing for the Hawks.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And for the year now, they've chalked up 35 wins.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
From deep. It's good from beyond the arc. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Picked up by Okongwu. The 8-footer. Oh, the shot is off. And it looks like they just won't have enough left here at the end.
Yeah, they simply ran out of time and energy.
Lays it in easily.
Defensive foul. DeJounte Murray. Third personal foul. 15 foul. Shooting for Atlanta.
Put a bow on this one. His composure at the line effectively ends it.
And so it's Atlanta with the W. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And time now for our player of the game.